Hi, Hungries.
This is Dad vs. Dad. You want me to do the thing, do you?
I mean, is that all right?
Yeah.
Hi, Hungries.
Wait. My eyes were closed. I wasn't ready.
Well, the camera could have been on me. Hi, Hungries.
This is Dad vs. Dad, the podcast where we bring in our petty issues and you let us know via voting if we are just making mountains out of molehills.
That is correct. Do you know who won last week?
I do.
Ooh.
Me. I kicked ass last week.
Like,
on both the Reddit...
I did see, actually.
Hang on. On both Reddit and Patreon, I won in both. And with two different things, I believe.
What were they?
Let's double check.
Because I thought Elvis got a lot.
Elvis got 2.
Yeah, okay.
Let's not go into numbers. Elvis got 2%. Finding something after you've already replaced it. And Arnott's Family Favourites got a vote or two. Got a couple up there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were both. Oh, man. Arnott's. Like, finding something after you replace it, I can get how more people can relate to that. Maybe people haven't had an Arnott's Family Favourite in a while. But, oh, man, that Arnott's Family Favourites. Hate it.
You know what? I went online after that episode and I tried to find space food sticks.
Yeah, me too.
Discontinued.
Yeah. Although the first one I saw said it was discontinued in like 87. I'm like, what? Did they just have boxes of of them left over for a few decades?
That's what we were eating. And they were all stale and yuck and they were delicious.
And not cleaning your ears was actually in the negative. That is definitely a molehill. That got voted down
It's a molehill,
to oblivion, yeah.
All right.
I think that's one of our first ones that's actually voted down far enough to say that.
Well, there we go. All right. Well, people hate not...
They don't care about cleaning their ears. Like, Kevin.
It's an issue. Yeah, world problems. Come on, people.
Yeah, well, which means I got to go first.
You do. No paper, scissors,
King
rock.
of dads. Here we go. Picture this. Bright sunny day. Your little hatchlings have just hatched. You're a mama bird. Okay, little guys. Time to go and get you your worm for the day. So you fly down as you would, as being the early bird that you are. You go get some worms for your babies. And then you come back, a couple of worms. Nest has been completely ravaged by currawongs.
What?
That's right. My mountain is currawongs. I hate them. They eat baby birds.
No.
Yeah. So, and that they didn't always. This is a pretty recent thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they are the worst bird, as we've established earlier on in the show.
They're
like, they kind of look like magpies, but way uglier.
And jerks. And sound terrible. Don't have a song.
Magpies have a very handsome face, and like they're quite pretty birds. But currawongs like goofy and like they got a real dumb look to them. So they originally they're up in like Clyde Mountain area, up in the mountains around Canberra, that kind of thing, which was also a mountain earlier that we brought in. And they would fly down to Canberra in the cooler months and just pal around here. And then when it started to warm up again, they go back to the mountains.
Okay.
But soon they kind of realised, we don't have to migrate. Let's just stay in Canberra all year round. And they did. And their normal diet of mostly like lizards and stuff that they'd get for their babies.
Yeah.
There wasn't as much down here, but there was a lot of smaller birds that they could prey on. So they raid all these other nests, steal the babies, and feed it to their kids.
That is horrific.
Yes.
Why is this not horror episode?
Because nature is a bastard. It's just the thing that nature does. But currawongs are particularly bastards.
I'm just really sad about it. Like I was thinking, because you know what, we went to the park the other day and it was awesome. We saw magpies fighting bin birds, ibises.
Yeah, bin chickens.
Yeah, bin chickens. Yeah. And like I was like, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna throw some bread, and the bin chickens kept stealing it. So I'm like, walked over and just like sneaky little drop for the Maggies. So, here you go.
I love it. It's good to make friends with the Maggies.
Yeah. And they were stoked, and they came really close, and it was a nice time.
Yeah.
But if they were currawongs, I would absolutely feed the bin chickens.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think, like, people generally don't hate currawongs as much. Like, there's a lot of hate for magpies, obviously, because they attack people sometimes. Usually only when people have been jerks to them.
Yeah.
And they won't attack you if you make friends with them, which is very easy to make friends with a magpie. I recommend making friends with your magpies so they don't swoop you.
Yeah.
And when you do make friends with a magpie, they tell all the other magpie buds. Mm-hmm. And then the whole neighborhood is all friends with you. You've got so many magpie buds.
Yep.
Currawongs don't really bother people. They don't really swoop them or attack them or anything. They attack
They're
other
skittish.
birds and things.
They're skittish.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why a lot of people aren't too bothered by currawongs because they don't attack them. The ones that know the true currawongs and what they really do and how monstrous they are, they hate them.
I bet you everyone who loves magpies hates currawongs.
Yeah. This is going to be the biggest one yet.
It's weird though. I forgot that your mountain was currawongs
Yeah.
for a second there, and thought it was people who hated magpies, and I almost like started swooping in with my own things. I'm like, yeah, but no, look, currawongs are bastards.
They are
I hate
absolute
them.
bastards. And they are so ugly looking. They have the worst face. Like, they've got a weird beak to face ratio. And I don't know.
It's like a lookalike contest for a handsome boy or something, but they're just like ugly kids with freckles.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they like try and look like magpies. They've got a little bit of white on them. They're black.
Like a mix between a crow and a magpie, but just manky.
It didn't get good parts of either of them.
Okay. All right. Look, it's.
It's a mountain.
I'm offended by the birds eating
Yeah,
thing.
they're awful.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
They're snakes.
Yeah, shed a tear for the birds getting eaten by currawongs and vote up currawongs to show your support. And for every vote up on currawongs that I get, I'm going to, next time I see a currawong, throw something at them. Stick or something. All right, what's your mountain?
Condoning animal violence.
Only against currawongs. Never throw sticks at any other birds, ever. All other birds are fine. It's just currawongs.
Okay. This is an afternoon nap. We have had a day.
I thought you were going to bring in yawns, like addictive yawns or whatever. Like
That would have been good.
that would be a great intro.
No. Could you imagine how proud I would have been bringing that in with that? Like, thank you.
And now we can't.
Unless you cut it and we'll work it in.
Yeah, I'll delete it.
Yeah. Okay. My mountain this time.
Must be a good one.
You know when you like think of something, you write it out and you're like, that's not good.
Yeah.
Mysterious smells and where to find them. So you walk into your lounge room and all of a sudden you are overwhelmed by the smell of cat piss.
Yep.
And you look around, you're like, where is the spot? And you can't find it anywhere at all.
Yeah.
And that smell stays for as long until you find it. Because that arsehole cat continues to go, he has no idea. He's not going to spray that anti-piss stuff. I've got free rein
I
here.
can keep getting away with it.
Yeah. And you can't get angry at the cat because you're like,
We can.
well, but it's not in the moment. All of a sudden, you're just like abusing an animal. He has no idea why.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, he knows.
maybe. Anyway, mysterious smells and where to find them. Like, and sometimes, like, if you do find it, you take a risk on, like, is that it?
Yeah.
Like, is it poo? Is it
Yeah.
a rotten apple? We got in the car one time and we were driving around and totally forgot that we left a bag of spring rolls in the back.
Yeah.
And it just horrific.
Yeah.
So yeah, bad smells.
Yeah. The ones that you can't find.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because often most smells you sniff them. You can follow. Yeah, there it is. But then sometimes they are a bit mysterious, and sometimes they'll like waft, like they'll be there, oh, there it is. It's got to be nearby. And then like the smell disappears, as if the smell is moving around or something.
And smell has a palate, right? Like, so like you have to reset your palate every time you smell a perfume or whatever by sniffing coffee, they reckon. So like you're not going to sit in the lounge room and be like...
Yeah. I mean, you should. Maybe that would be the way to find it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So I might actually try that. I'm going to find this cat piss.
Yeah.
Anyway, my cat's pissing in the lounge room. That's the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That is mountain.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have much more to say about it. It's just I've been really offended by my stupid cat this week.
I completely understand. Cats are the worst. Okay. Now this is a mountain. Picture this. Bright sunny day.
Again, it's so bright.
The weekend. So bright. So sunny. And
Like,
you remember... Oh crap. It's this date, whatever the date happens to be. You look on the fridge, sure enough, there's an invitation to a kids' party. Shit. My mountain is kids' parties. They are the worst. I hate them a lot. Like I'm not good at peopling at the best of times. Pretty autismo. And I can't, like, large groups of people. Nope, even. And these kids' parties, like right now, when your kids first go to school, they don't have necessarily a group of their best friends at the moment.
yeah.
So every single kid who has a party invites everyone in the room. So every other week you have another kids' party.
Yeah.
There's too many.
The whole year.
Yeah.
And you got to buy these presents.
And you got to buy presents to all of them. And then you got to go to these things and mingle with these parents who are... Yeah, I don't know. They're just... You don't know them. They're just a whole group of strangers. The kids kind of know each other.
Yeah.
And they're just the most awkward things to be at. I'm looking forward to the age where the kids' parties are like, you just drop them off and disappear for a couple of hours and come back. That's going to be great.
That's the best. But even then, it's that awkward. So, I mean, obviously I've got the older kids. Sorry, I am going to interrupt because like the times when you drop off the kid, there's always that awkward moment of, am I supposed to do this?
Yeah.
Like, at what age is it appropriate to be like, do I just leave him here?
Is this a stay party or a leave party?
Yeah, you see like a couple of parents in the background and they like you wait for the parent to be like, yeah, just come, like you can stick around or come back at this time.
Yeah.
If I ever throw a party, which I never will, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be like, no, stay or leave. Don't even, whatever you want.
Write it on the invitation.
Yeah.
Stay or leave, it's up to you.
Drop your kid, piss off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly, I really hate interacting with other parents, and it's not because you'd assume it'd be a really comfortable thing, like you have this thing in common.
You do have this thing in common, but parenting methods, there's so many and they're so wide and varied. Like there's no,
and everyone's so judgmental.
Yeah, and everyone is, especially parents. Parents are the worst people in the world. They're the last person you ever want to interact with.
Yeah. Like, oh, your party has lollies, I see. Chips. Are they gluten-free? Really?
Has there ever been a nut in this house?
Are you letting all the children blow out the candles this party? It's a nightmare. No, I will give you this mountain because I genuinely don't enjoy them. Yeah. In saying that, we went to Vera's birthday party last weekend, and that was great. Mainly because I talked to her other uncle on the other side and caught up with him.
Yeah, it's a bit different. When it is your own one, it's different because you might be inviting not just the kid from a school, but like her cousins and stuff. So you'll have other adults who you know there. Yeah, yep. You know, so you can have that little group, little posse away from everyone like, oh no, we know each other. You go find another parent. We're kind of good here.
We're going to judge you. I don't know. I always expect to go to a kid's party and be like, we'll pop in for a little bit and then we'll just head out. You know? Like half hour most, we're out. Yeah. Got things to do. Sleep on the couch.
At Vera's age, that is not the thing. They're just all, every parent stays.
Let them
Although
burn out their energy.
they're usually not much longer than an hour and a half.
And do you, like, what conversations do you have? Is it like, so what do you do for work?
Sometimes those come up like, oh, you know, yeah, I work, I do jobs, and the other that's another awkward one because you know we aren't the most successful brothers in the world. Like, what do you do for work? Oh, I work in this industry. Oh yeah, I'm an engineer. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm EA for the director of the supermarket chain in the back streets of Uruguay.
Oh, it's me, Elbow. I'm your PM, bro.
Oh, this isn't my mountain, but you bring in Elbow. I'm gonna commandeer. Yesterday, I got my first Facebook ban.
Oh, from
Elbow.
his page.
Yes.
What did you do?
So yesterday was National Music T-shirt Day. Oz T-shirt Day.
Yeah.
So it was supporting Australian bands by wearing their T-shirts.
Right.
Anyway, Albo posted one. And it was Radio Birdman. So Radio Birdman were a band from what I think the 70s, 80s. Just really cool, like, Australiana punk.
Cool.
And they had the song, Silverchair covered one of their songs, New Race. Yeah, ha. Really gonna punch you out. Anyway, they sang that song. So I posted those lyrics, like, yeah, ha. Band.
Yeah, he's gonna punch you out.
Yeah, which I thought was really ironic because it was like supporting Radio Birdman. He was wearing a Radio Birdman shirt, and someone's like, I don't like that you said that to the PM.
Yeah.
Well, he likes
It could have even been an automatic thing because, like, and often with all the social media things, suggesting violence against anyone in any way, shape, or form is often seen as like, nope, no violence.
Whoa.
Nope, can't say violent things.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I commandeered birthday parties. You mentioned Albo
Oh yeah. Anyway,
at the
he's the
birthday
other.
party.
Yeah,
On the PM.
that's his job.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
so it's just awkward conversations with
What do you
awkward
buy?
parents.
What do you buy a kid that you don't know as well? Like anything, I guess.
Yeah, educational toys. Safe bet, because you don't know what the parents are like. So you don't want to get them like an action figure and ooh, that has guns in it. Or like,
But at the same time, you're that nerd parent that's like, oh man, I invited other kids so their parents will buy them something cool.
there are cool educational toys now.
What?
Just cool ones. I got him this little robot builder kit thing.
Woo, a book.
No, it's a robot you build. It's a grasshopper, and you like press a button and it like crawls along the ground, but you build it.
Oh no, I've done that.
Yeah, they're cool.
We had a spider one.
Heaps
we
cool.
had a. Aren't these 4-year-olds?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got one at 6, and it was complex.
Yeah. The age thing on the box says like 4 to this age needs help from an adult. This age plus can do it on their own. I'm like, yeah, cool. This guy has dads, obviously.
Yeah, we got a frill-necked lizard, and it was hard work. And once, like, one of the bits came off, and finally, when you got it moving and you put it on the ground and he moved it once, it was like, broke. Oh.
Well, you did build it.
No, I built it great.
Sense.
I think I put some parts on backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
So vote up kids parties. I know a lot of our listeners are not dads. And maybe have not experienced children's parties, but they are. Trust me, they are the worst. You might have been to your nephew's party.
Uncles,
it's different. It's
or
family
aunties
thing.
or family, you know.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, it is specifically kids' school parties, like where school kids get involved. Because often you will have a family-centric gathering.
Yeah. No, I like those.
Those are fine.
I like family
Yeah,
get-togethers.
those are good.
They're
This
fine.
is just all the school kids getting together.
Yeah.
I can't wait until she has like
Our
a group of friends, maybe 3 of them. They're her besties. That's who comes to parties.
And like sleepover, like watch a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, those are easy. 'Cause,
Bring
like,
on those days.
No, we have those birthday parties.
Yeah.
Like invite a few friends, have a sleepover, hang out,
Yeah.
go for a ride, whatever. You guys are cool. Hang out.
Yeah.
We'll take you for an event thing, but all in all, just hang out. It's a sleepover.
Yeah.
Kids wake up exhausted. They're fried. Send them home. Their
How good-
parents' problem.
The other parents come over for the sleepover.
Got me. Where's me spot?
Would you bring an extra pillow for your kid? No, this is my one. Okay.
I'm going to do that. Next birthday party, I'm staying.
What's your final mountain?
I'm going to tell you one of the scariest things that happened to me this week. So, I decided that I was going to start cleaning out my garage a bit more. Like I do a clean, and then there's just things that just keep popping up that I go, oh, I hate that. Why is that there? What is this?
Yeah.
I don't even own this. And this week I was like, oh, I've got some pliers somewhere. Like I was trying to find something that I'd lost, the mini pliers to restring my guitar.
Yeah.
And I pulled out a gimbal case, which is like the thing for the camera. Pulled out a case. Like, Jesus Christ, that's a big spider. My issue this time is spiders. Now this, just to give you some context on this spider, it was running around really quick. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't know what that is. I don't want to touch it. It's a weird color. It's brown and black. I don't get that. And so I just sprayed it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to pop it, step on it, because I'm like, you've heard those stories of like people who step on a spider with like a fat back and it's pregnant and little baby spiders spit out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh no, not for me. So I sprayed it, and I left it a bit, and I'm like in my garage. So I started choking. I walked upstairs, had some water, did my thing, let the air breathe a bit. Came downstairs, looked at this spider, just curled up a bit. I like touch it with the bottle. Second wind. Up again, running around. Sprayed again.
Yeah.
Made sure it's not moving. Went upstairs. Breather, water, headache, dying, and panicking.
Yeah.
I sent the picture to my partner, Ellie. She found out it was a pregnant
Funnel web.
funnel web.
Yeah. Where did you get the gimbal case from? Because we don't usually get funnel webs in Canberra.
No, it's the gimbal case. It's where it's been sitting for a long time.
Yeah.
So, no, the gimbal case didn't have it.
Yeah, okay.
It came into our house.
Yeah, but from where? Maybe you brought it in from something. Maybe from the coast?
No.
Maybe we do get them here and I just didn't know that.
Maybe. Either way.
Yeah.
So,
We get redbacks instead.
yeah, and
That
they're
was our
chill as.
trade-off.
They're so chill, though.
Yeah. They look cool.
They have like the stickiest web, and they're the scariest looking guys, but no, they don't hurt you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so things that I hate about spiders. I don't bring in facts, I just tell you what I hate. So kids scream at them.
Yeah.
They don't like them.
Yeah.
So Rusty, every time he sees a spider, can be this big.
Yeah.
Just squeals.
Yeah. Yeah, Vera's been on a spider freak out thing the last few weeks. Just terrified. Not even of spiders that are real, imaginary ones. Just imagining there might be a spider in the room.
Yeah.
Wouldn't move into another room unless you did like a spider check first, kind of thing. And she kind of had a bit of hay fever.
Yeah.
So, a bit itchy. It feels like there's spiders all over you.
Oh my God.
So every few seconds, it's like
Hay fever.
you're
But-
just itchy.
I was curious about this thing because obviously, look, they look yuck. That's another thing I hate. They appear scary and in scary places. There's a lot of myths about them. So, the last spider death in Australia was in 1979. So since then, we've had antivenoms created, and we can save a human life from a spider bite.
Yeah.
You might get a bit itchy, you might get a bit sick, you might get a bit swollen.
Your penis might fall off.
Possibly. But you won't die.
I'd rather die.
All right. Well, they're not that bad. Okay. Well, I mean, they're bad, but they're not that bad. But also, whitetail spiders, for years there's been myths about them where if they bite you, it
festers
and rots your flesh from the inside out.
Yeah.
But apparently it's not the case. There's new research that say, no, that's not what happened. It's just coincidental timing. But that venom won't do that to you. So I don't know.
Or like daddy long legs. How there was that myth that they have the most poisonous venom in the world, but their fangs are too tiny so they can't get into you.
Yeah.
But that's also bullshit. They don't have like that bad of venom at all.
And if you pull off all their legs, they're just a daddy. The other day, we were driving along and Rusty was like, the other day I was walking through the house and I saw a mummy long legs. Like, because we just told him about daddy long legs. He's like, it was like a daddy mum, but it was just a bit littler. Okay. And, I mean, huntsmen are scary as shit, but they are so tame.
No, they're not scary because they are friendly. They just kind of pal around and...
Yeah. Although, I did walk through the hallway one time. One tried to drop on my head.
Yeah, sometimes they... But that's just because they want to lift.
Well, I guess
Sick of walking.
Same thing happened with a whitetail the other day. I was like, oh. And it flung off my head and went, ah!
I could have gone gangrenous.
Yeah. Look, spiders are my mountain. They're issues. But then I kind of, like, I want to like them.
Yeah. I remember my last spider incident. Well, I've had a spider in my apartment for a long time.
Yeah.
And then Vera starts freaking out about them. I'm like, don't worry, we just don't get them here. She goes back to her mum's. The week she's gone, I found 2 spiders in my house. They're only like little jumping spiders or whatever, but still, it's like, God, if she saw that.
I think, although, maybe you should show her videos of the little jumping spiders because they're cute.
Oh, the one with the little fans? Bzzz.
Yeah. Like, find cute spiders.
Yeah.
And just say, they're not all bad.
Yeah, some of them are pretty cute.
These little guys.
Well, but yeah, my last big spider experience, the big one. I think I've already told on the show before, but how one time,
the boot.
Yeah. So it had been years since we had a spider. It was the boot thing, like because we had our house bug sprayed. Like I used to be fine with spiders. I could be around them, whatever, fine near them. They never bothered me. Then we sprayed our house. I hadn't seen a spider in maybe 5 years, and so like picked up Vera's boot one day, spider in it, chucked it at my ex-wife. And then she left me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good family, though. Good brother. All right. Well, that's our mountains.
Those are our mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good ones. Currawongs is definitely the goodest one. So
I feel like spiders is probably going to get voted higher than that.
No, I don't think so. Currawongs are way bad. Currawongs are the worst. They probably kill spiders, the bastards.
Exactly. That's kind of a love fact.
Though, because spiders keep other insects in check. Without spiders, you probably have world of cockroaches in your house. Anyway, so the mountains this week, my mountains were currawongs and kids' parties.
And mine were mysterious smells and where to find them and spiders.
And those you can vote for on Reddit at r/mountainormolehill. Also, on our Patreon page, you can vote for them. It's patreon.com/dad vs. dad. We also do a monthly bonus episode on there called The Best Things in Life. It's kind of like this, but the opposite. Where instead of bringing in things that we think are issues, we bring in things we think are great.
Because we can't always be cynical.
Yeah, it's fun and positive. Except when Kevin brings in stupid things like socks.
No, that's a good thing.
He brought in socks. Socks are the worst.
No, they're the best.
They're the worst.
They're so nice. Well, why don't you bring it in as a mountain?
Gonna.
Nah, because I'll just say feet are worse. Bye, Hungries.
Bye, Hungries.
We're dads.
We're dads.
Doubled up.